All praises, glory, and honor to Yahawashi Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Yahawashi.
All right, Shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I am your brother, Miss LJ, coming to you again with another lesson from the headline of Babylon and from the scriptures from the King James Version of the Bible. And today's lesson is going to be on this headline you see going on here from the Examiner. It said, country's first black billionaire calls for reparations so America can atone for racist history. So this guy, he was the CEO of BET, Black Entertainment Television, and he's talking about somehow the U.S. should be paying back so-called black people $14 trillion in reparation for free labor and all that stuff. Now, see, this is the problem right here, Jake. These coon Jakes, they always looking for that handout from the so-called white man. They're always looking to get that money. Jacobs always have this imagination in his mind. He's gonna have 10 cars, a big mansion, travel and jet escape around the world, and he's gonna get this money from Esau, not understanding from the scriptures that we were put into slavery to serve Esau and to make Esau wealthy and rich, because this is Esau's kingdom. Now, what does Esau need to pay? Okay, and we can't bring this out enough. Let's go into the book of Matthew 23, starting with verse 32. And it says, fill ye up then the measures of your fathers, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers. How can ye escape the damnation of hell? That's right. That's what's going to be going on with these Edomites. Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias son of Barachias, whom ye slay between the temple and the altar. So these wicked Edomites have been slaying us from day one, okay? From Cain slaying Abel, okay, to Esau hunting Jacob throughout the history, and right now here in great wicked ass Babylon, we are being hunted by these people. Now these Jake, they're looking for money because they think money is going to be the answer to the problem. That's not going to be a problem. Answer the problem. See, Esau cannot solve anything. You have to understand this. We are scattered all over the world. This is the reason why it says that, and I'm just quoting here, the angels will go to the four corners of the earth and gather the elect, and we are part of that hopeful elect. Okay, and if you look at the earth, these angels are going to be going around to all these different nations. So there's no way Esau can figure out how to do reparation, even if he want to. So the talk of reparation is stupid. Okay, let's take a look at this. If anyone heard, okay, let me, before I bring this up, if anyone heard of the $5 Indian, okay, during the time when they came over here, when they were giving all these lands over, that our people, the tribe of Gad that was over here, had the rich resources of the land with all the bisons and the buffaloes and, land that can be, toiled and plant fruits and vegetables and everything that made America great. When they said, they said, hey, you know what? We can give these lands to you if you can prove that somehow you're Indian. It says, it may be fashionable to play Indian now, but it was absolutely trendy 125 years ago when people paid $5 apiece for falsified documents declaring them native on the Dawes roll. These so-called $5 Indians paid government agents under the table in order to reap the benefits that came with having Indian blood. And that's what you will see again going on if you have this so-called reparation right there. Just like with the vaccine, where the Edomites are jumping in line to go get the vaccine that was supposed to be good for Jakes to get. They're jumping in line to go grab that, which is good. Hopefully they good. Go and get it. Please take more of it. All right. Okay. So there's a lot of problem right here. So any of you have done, and I created this PowerPoint here. All right. So here's some issues. Biblical. So how would you identify who to give the money to? You'd have to go by the seed of the father. See these coons, man. See, they talk of their ass, but they don't really actually sit down and think about any doggone thing. What they do is they just talk out of their ass. All right, these guys right here. What's his name? Right here. No solution to anything. So how would you do that? The seed of the father. That's how you identify us. Okay, in the Bible, the seed of the father. Edom, they go by skin color. So anyone black, that means a Hamite. You get a damn so-called Indian with dark skin. So are they going to get it too? All right. We know the Edomites are going to jump in and say they have like 2% or 1%, so-called black blood inside of them. That's what they do. If you talk to any Edomite, they'll say, I'm part French, I'm part Spanish, I'm part Portuguese, I'm part this. Now, what the fuck are you, like a mixed mingy dog? Or what the hell are you? How you could be part freaking doggone or half, or they'll use the word half. How could you be half of 8 different type of freaking doggone nationalities? It's stupid. All right. Heritage by the father tribe. What tribe are we from? So they can't figure that out. We're scattered across the earth. So they need to understand the 12 tribe chart. They need to understand who the 12 tribe are. Okay. They will again go by skin color. They call us African Americans. So does a Hamite get a portion of this too? So your skin, see, they go by skin color. See, if you're black, see, that's why the word black, that's got to go. That's why in the kingdom, we're going to be known by our true heritage, which is the Israelites. Okay. And they're going to be known by as the Edomite, and everybody else is going to be known as the Ammonite, the Moabite. Okay. The Ishmaelite. All of those, the Elamite. Okay. So seed of the father, house of Israel. Okay. They're going to go African American. This is going to become a problem. The scripture said they have to pay by blood, and I'm going to bring that out. They're going to go through bureaucracy. How much is anybody worth? What position they have in life. Do you give a 10-year-old $50 million? Or do you give a baby $50 million? Does everybody get $50 million? See, it's not here only in America. What about the Caribbean? Huh? We are to inherit the kingdom. So what are you worrying about $14 trillion for? Huh? What are you going to do? Spend it back here? You're going to spend the FRN back here in Babylon. It's on a decline. Okay? So this will be a logistical financial problem that Esau can't solve. Nor does these niggas ever come up with the doggone problems either. They just run and flap their mouth. He's got $1 billion and he feels really good about himself with this Eve behind him walking around like that. They live in the life. And it's like, you're going to go in hell and pay the price just like everybody else, like in the tribe of Israel, man. If you wicked as hell, Esau is going to turn around and stab you and cut you at the end of the day. All right. You just a nigga to him. All right. So it's not going to work. Okay. They cannot pay reparation. Here's the reparation that Esau really needs to pay. Esau needs to pay a reparation that is biblical. Okay. And here's the reparation that Esau needs to pay. And it comes from the book of Genesis 9 and 5. Okay. And I'm going to show you this one. Here it is right here. And surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of man, and at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Whosoever sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yahawashi Bahasham Yahawashi made he man. Okay? So we are made in the image of Yahawashi Bahasham Yahawashi. And Esau has shed our blood all around this world. Okay? He shed the blood of all our tribes here, all the tribes here. And all over the world, he has shed our blood. And that is the reparation for their racist history. So that is what you need to be talking about, nigga. You have a platform to speak like that. Bring up the scriptures, okay? And tell this man exactly the way the reparation is going to be paid, okay? We don't need Esau stinking money. We don't want that shit. This man can't figure this the fuck out, all right? All right? I did a lot of logistics work here I'm not even going to mention it. But I can tell you I was very good at what I did. I got paid well too. All right. There's a lot of ways you have to look at this. All right. So this is really stupid. All right. So with that, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahawashi Bahasham Yahawashi. I'd like to give a shout out to the and double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and to you brothers that are pushing out this truth on a daily basis, and to you sisters that are tuning in. Shalom.